Okay, now this is the process of making the prosthetics for my Monstro Elisasue makeup. I started out with mixing flour and liquid latex until I got a paste that I can start to sculpt shapes out of. I just looked at a reference photo and tried to get all the wrinkles and folds to be as similar as possible. Then to make the one for my chest with the teeth in it, I'm going to put down a glob of the liquid latex. Then I stick some fake teeth that I found on Amazon in there and blend the edges to be more thin so it'll have an easier time blending when I put the makeup on. This prosthetic is a cotton and latex prosthetic. I wanted to try to make some that had maybe a different texture to break up the look a little bit, so I used that instead of the paste. Now I'm moving on to the headpiece. I use Model Magic clay to sculpt all the lumps for the head, and once it's dry, I glue it to a wig cap. This is just me removing all the prosthetics from the parchment paper that I had it on. I'm using baby powder to keep it from being sticky and rolling over itself. This is more sculpting that Model Magic clay to make more of the headpiece. I just have some cheap plastic clay tools that I'm using to kind of sculpt out different shapes. Still looking at the reference picture. And this is removing the prosthetic from the face cast, which is, funnily enough, not even my face, it's my sister's face. I took some hot glue and strips of braiding hair to make these pieces for me to stick into the headpiece as those little strands of hair that she has. I just poked it in with one of the clay tools. I guess you could use anything disposable and pointy. To paint the Model Magic clay that I'm using for the headpiece, I'm using some grease paint and foundation and a little eyeshadow to do the shading. For all the latex prosthetics, I'm using the Skin Illustrator palette and some foundation as well to start to get the base color, and then add all the base layer of shading and shadows. Same thing for all the rest of the prosthetics. And that's pretty much it. Everything else would get done once I started to do the makeup, but this is the end product. I hope you enjoyed, and please go watch the full video to see how this makeup was applied. Thanks for watching. Bye.